What's going on, guys? I finally got my Robin today, and I have to say, I really like this figure a lot. As you can see, you have Batman Forever, Val Kilmer here. This is Chris O'Connell, I believe, or O'Donnell. I never get this name right. But I love the head sculpt. That's like my favorite part of the whole thing. Very, very accurate. The suit exactly the same as this, obviously painted differently and designed differently, of course. For 245, which is what he costs on Sideshow, we didn't get weapons. We didn't get a single weapon. We got two pairs of arms, two pairs of hands, and obviously the ones that he comes with already on. So three pairs total, and that's it. And the base, obviously, which are like the biggest, most useless bases they could give us. But besides that, I love the colors. I think the red and the green, they pop very well. They pop next to Batman, as you can see. And anywhere you put it, it's just gonna pop. It's that nice shine it's got to it. Just a very, very nice figure overall. Again, very basic. I don't think it's worth 245 by any means. Should have been, less than that. For some reason, mine came all full of like oil all around the wrist joints, and I think it's coming from the gauntlet. I took it off, I wiped it off, but I don't know if you guys could see. There's like a little shine right there. I don't know where the oil's coming from though, but it's what do you call it? It's weird. I did hear, I forget where I heard that there was some problem with oil, but I didn't know if it was the Robin or the Batman. That I don't remember. But yeah, this one came, the Robin came with some oil coming off of it. Again, I think it's from the gauntlets. I took them off, I wiped them down, but I think they're inside. I didn't wipe inside the gauntlet. So it could be coming from there. But like I said, the head sculpt is great. No complaints about that whatsoever. Looks really, really nice. Obviously, I mentioned before in my video, this Batman has no articulation. Again, I'm bringing it up again, not because I don't know that it's not supposed to move. I'm just bringing it up. Like this one has articulation, obviously. The cape material, also, like I mentioned, this is from the Deluxe Justice League Batman figure, same material. And this is actually completely different. This is a different material altogether. I actually thought the cape was not going to be good because the pictures they showed, it looked kind of cheap around this area, which it looks exactly the same as the pictures, but it looks better in person. I like it a lot better in person than I did in those pictures. It's wired. Let me show you. It's wired, so it folds. This one's not wired at all. Like I said, two different materials. But yeah, again, very basic, very, very basic figures, guys. This one came with a few things, like I showed you in the previous video of when I got him. Again, Robin came with absolutely nothing, which I think it's a ripoff. And you could say, oh well, they're trying to be movie accurate, blah blah blah. But for 245, they could have easily given us a gun, a batarang, something. You know what I mean? Like, just something. Just throw it in there. Especially these weapons that they use for this figure. Super, super flimsy. Super cheap. So, they could have easily thrown that stuff right into his. And it doesn't matter if it's movie accurate or not. It just would have been, nice to have something to pose him with. You know what I mean? Obviously, for those who pose. And for those who like, doing all that stuff. Does it affect the figure? Absolutely not. But, would it be nice? Of course. Especially again for 245, that's not cheap, So that's my only complaint about it. It should have came with something. Again, I understand that it's movie accurate. It doesn't have anything. I get it. But they should have thrown something in. And the boots, really nice boots. I like them. Very basic but really nice. You can see the Robin symbol design into them. The belt. You can see the Robin here. Here you got Batman. The suit is very movie accurate, like really, really nice. again, the colors are what I like the most. Same thing that happens with this Batman when you pose, when you raise the arm, it bunches up here as well. Because again, same exact material. Yeah, no, nothing that makes me, say, oh, this figure sucks, or not at all. Actually, I believe it or not, I like the Robin better than Batman. Just because of the colors, it pops. The head sculpt is really, really nice. Not that he doesn't look great, he does, but it's just, I think it's the look. I think the fact that we finally have a Robin, we have a classic Robin at that. You know what I mean? So it's exciting to finally have him in hand. Again, the figures very, very basic. Very, very basic materials, very, very basic, job overall. But they're not terrible figures. They're not terrible by any means. Again, my only complaint for Robin is that I wish he had some weapons or something. Just give me a Batarang just to hold, just to have him hold it, and that's it. But you could use, his sonar with him, and whatever you want. I didn't even check what kind of hands actually, if you could even use any weapons, because I didn't check his hands. Because again, it doesn't bother me. I'm not looking to pose him, in a fancy, but at least to hold something, I almost gave him the folded sonar Batarang to hold, but I didn't even want to bother. I was like, what's the point? So yeah, guys, I just wanted to, talk about that figure a little bit. Now that I just got it, I can't wait to pose him. Not pose him. I can't wait to display him. It's gonna look, as you can see, they look great. I had the Batman in the Batman Returns shelf. It was in front of, because I don't know if you guys know that figure came with, it was a double pack. It was a single pack or a double pack. So I got 2 double packs. So I have 2 Batman figures displayed. One with the cowl ripped off, one fully Batman, and then obviously the Bruce Wayne that came with it. So I had just the Val Kilmer Batman in that, on that shelf. And so now I'm going to have them together and see how they look. And if I got to move them around, I will. But again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.